that and let her play a little bit longer. This stuff is beautiful. Heavy rains here a couple months ago, there was a lot of flood damage and roads washed away and everything else because nowhere else for the water to go. You're building in the only areas you can, and that's in the floodplain. Alrighty, we are at the Memorial Park here in Whitesville for Upper Big Branch, and I got one other one I got to go back and look at. Make sure that lens is nice and clean. So once again, like I said, you want to read any of these, go ahead and pause it. But so far, it is a very nice Memorial. We are just past the 15-year anniversary. I am here at the end of April, and the beginning of April would have been 15 years. That the 29 of 31 miners were killed. And we'll get a couple good photos of that yet. And like I said, feel free to pause to read everything. I'm going to try and break enough in between to make sure you have time to where you can pause it. All right. It is a very beautiful park. Lined with chunks of coal. And once again, and we have another memorial right over here. This is a military memorial. All right, I will start back up when I get... Okay, YouTube. So we are leaving the memorial site. Like I said, there's slight parking on the one side. Big truck, big trailer, dualies. I would have been hanging in the lane, so I found parking about a block up at a bank. It's on a Saturday. There's really nobody out. Beautiful day though, the rain had just stopped. It's definitely nice. One last bit of the memorial here, and you can see it going over the Coal River. My camera apparently had not started earlier to show this, so this shows the mine itself. Like I said, feel free to pause. Showing where the accident had happened and the shafts. And as I said earlier, 29 of 31 miners were killed. So you can see it has victims listed on the map. And here's the synopsis of the events. So this talks about some of the different mine disasters that's happened in West Virginia. Okay, we're still here at Upper Big Branch. We are heading back towards the truck, but I'm going to take a walk over here by the Coal River. And you'll be able to see how pretty this is. Now there is a riding area going in somewhere this direction, but I can't tell you the exact location. This one's kind of dirty, so you can't really read it, but it talks about the importance of the Coal River. Zoom this in a little bit. Alrighty. So, like I said, you got the memorial here. You do have some roadside parking. For the wrong direction I came in. I was going east, not west. But if you look up this direction, it's a do not enter lane. But you can see my truck up there in the distance. So there is a bank there with large parking. All right, off to the New River Gorge Bridge. All right, here's one of the conveyors coming out of the mountain. Yes, it's right here. This is the roadside memorial. So this is just south of Whitesville on the way towards Mount Cole. So this is the one set up by the families. But if you leave Whitesville, heading west, I guess it is, give yourself about 2 miles. Thank you, miners, for all that you do. All right, off to the gorge. All right, I just do another small clip to show the size and scale of this stuff. Look at that conveyor going all the way through over there. Got a nice waterfall coming off the mountain right there too. This thing is just massive. And then the bridge, which from my understanding this isn't where the main office was, but this is closest to where the mine itself was. That the main office was actually up the road a few more miles. But you can see up there, up in this area, there's a flat area when you look on the Google, but this is where the carts could go across this. You can see the flat section and end, and then they would take off. All right, off to the gorge.